So I'm in Leeds for all day hay and I'm wearing the same top as I was in my last video. Don't judge me. To be honest, I'm feeling really nervous. I've given this talk, I think this will be my third or fourth time. So I thought the nerves would be subsiding by now, but they're not. I'm just going to give a run through of my talk and see if that leaves me feeling a bit better about things. Yeah, really nervous. I think because the conference is sold out, so there's 220 bums on seats, and then the lineup itself is stellar. And then I do know that I have a few customers in the audience, so it's important to me that I do a good job. So I just ran through my talk for the final time, and if my actual talk goes like that practice run, then I'd be really happy. So fingers crossed.
Nice, nice. So those of you here last year kind of know the score already. Just very simple, straightforward day of absolutely incredible talks.
Started running Bitcoin miners on your phone when you visited the site. So
there was a poke by a fake way to affect the song, right? Could you point it on about?
I love this.
Let me anywhere near production environments anymore.
Can you all hear me? Okay, great. Yes, hello, I'm Ashley. I like photography, video games, my dog, Indy, and that pretty much sums up my life, to be honest. Work-wise, I'm building with Jack. 44% of freelancers will be stung by a bad client. So I'm building a platform that helps them financially and legally if that happens. In other words, business insurance for freelancers. As is pretty obvious from this slide, I'm speaking about going from idea to execution and beyond. So we'll cover the idea stage, the build process, launching something, and what to expect post-launch as well. Now I have, one of these is mine, yeah. I have built and shipped a lot of projects over the years. They've ranged from SaaS apps to online courses to podcasts. And most of those have failed. And then some have done okay. And then with Jack, I really tried taking everything that I'd learned and getting things right this time, or doing things a bit better. So I want this to be quite a relatable account of building and launching something. I'm not standing here shooting for a £1 billion exit. I don't have funding. I'm just very much in the trenches trying to figure this stuff out. So I'm, at one point in my life, guilty of seeing myself in each of those replies. Owner of a bunch of half-baked projects that have never had the commitment that they need to become great projects. Ideas need an extraordinary amount of work behind them to become great. I'm going to say that again because I think it's really important. Ideas need an extraordinary amount of work behind them to become great. And you can, of course, build and launch something giving it 20% of your time and attention, but it's never going to be a great project that reaches its potential. So part of my validation was quite simply bull-hearted optimism, like genuinely believing, feeling it in my bones that if I show up every day and I do something I enjoy and I provide value to people and I try my very best at it, that eventually I will find some degree of success. And if you're thinking, that does not sound like idea validation, you're right, it isn't. What you really need is people paying you money for it. The second dip, the big dip, that did almost cause me to quit and even put me in hospital with burnout at one point, was that I couldn't find insurers who wanted to work with me, which is kind of important if you want to build an insurance business. So it turns out, when you're a 20-something-year-old woman, knocking on the door of some of the UK's biggest insurers, and you're saying, hi, I want to start a business and sell your products. I don't have an existing book of customers. I don't have any indication that it will be a success. I've never done it before. And I have no funding or money to build it. It turns out that they all say, no thanks. So I spent a solid 2 years traveling around the UK, taking whatever meetings I could to try and find an insurer to partner with. And that was 2 years of solid rejection and dead-end meetings. I really like this quote, which is why I wanted to finish on it, by Daniel. You can do whatever you want when you realize one secret. Everything big starts small. Thank you.
Why is it that whenever you come back from a conference, you just feel so ill? Every time without fail. I am not functioning very well today. I would say I'm at like 60% capacity, not feeling great, but I'm really excited about trying this coffee that was in our speaker's goodie bag from North Star. Our take on a traditional blend, medium roasted, to bring good body balance and sweetness. There are notes of milk chocolate and toasted nuts with a hint of tangerine and spice. Versatile, working well both with milk and without. Wow. Okay, thanks for including your head in every single shot there.